Alright guys, such a comic again. I hope you're doing well and enjoying your day so far. Sib with some strong words for his fellow AR player in the league, that being Scrap. The other day they were playing an 8 series together. Some questioned as to whether Los Angeles Thieves could have gone down a different direction in their roster building this season, but Sib says, look, Scrap can shoot straight, sure, but in terms of moving around the map, this guy is an absolute bot. Is that going to help him in Black Ops 7, given the way that this game plays? Could LA Thieves be seriously compromised? Doug Martin cooking it in the Challengers Cup as well with some trash talk to boot. Hit the like button if you enjoy. Subscribe if you're new as always. Plenty to talk about. I wanted to start here with the state of BO7 right now because the meta has been effectively the same since the beta. I mean, it is the classic. The pros figure out what guns they want to use, and that's what they do. They've used the M15 and they've used the Drazah as well. In the early part of BO7, as we know, the M15 or the ARs in general were the dominant force. The SMGs weren't very good, so everyone was using M15s. There was like 8 of them on the map at any one point. That was probably not going to last, but as soon as the SMGs were viable again, they made some updates, they made some changes to the balance. There's only been one SMG that everyone is using, and that is the Drazah. And look, I'm not the biggest fan of this meta. I like Black Ops 7 in general, but I preferred the meta that we had. Like, if it's going to have to be a 2-gun meta, I prefer the Modern Warfare 3 meta of an MCW, effectively an ACR, a slower-ish shooting AR that does some damage but shoots very straight. But the SMG on that game was the rival, right? A very, very different weapon. In this game, both to me, the M15 and the Drazah feel kind of similar, really. And the Drazah is still a bit of a do-it-all gun. Now, I know that Octane is part of Big AR, and he will always look to, let's say, counteract the incentives of Big SMG. But what do we think about the balance in the game right now? Of course, you're always going to find clips like this of people getting gunned cross-map by an SMG. It's always been a thing. You know, you'd go back to Black Ops 3, Black Ops 2, when the guns are actually better balanced, and you could still rip someone with a VMP. But it doesn't really happen in the same way nowadays because of the way that the aim assist works and everything. It's possible to just rip somebody with absolutely no problems at all, where it didn't used to be the case. I mean, this to me is always the classic gunfight when I talk about SMG versus AR balance. If you played Black Ops 2, spawned into Raze, went top laundry with an MSMC, and tried to gun a guy with the M8 across to top art, good luck with that. You were winning that gunfight maybe 1 out of 10 times. And if you won it, you were probably not winning it off fully auto firing. You were probably like tap firing and strafing to win that gunfight. That's what it took back in the day, because at this range in Black Ops 2, you had no aim assist with the SMGs. It literally disappeared after like 30 meters or something. So this gunfight was practically unwinnable with a sub. Nowadays, I mean, this is true in Black Ops Cold War as well, you just square up with your AK-74U, or in this case, your Drazah, and you just rip them with no recoil, no problems. So, look, it just is the way that things are, but I think there is an argument that the Drazah it's just too versatile in my opinion, right? Like, and I don't like it because it feels too much like a flex gun. Probably it just is what it is, but I would not be opposed to seeing the developers play around with the balance and see if they can make another SMG more viable, one that actually is more of an SMG in my opinion. But yeah, just a little bit of comment there from Big AR, which maybe I'm a part of. This is from Matt Stronce. He talks about some changes. They're actually looking to make some changes with Scout and the impact on the harp, so that looks like it's going to change. But yeah, just pretty interesting to see the developers are still talking about things, still talking about ideas that they want to change. Some discussion, as we know, around Overload, I nearly called it Uplink, but potential changes to that game mode coming as well in the new year. The reality is, whatever they do, they will not be changing, I imagine, the patch update until at least the end of the event in Dallas at the end of January. And then, depending on who wins, who loses, there will certainly be some talk about whether they want things changed or not. Now, let's talk about the Challengers Cup concluding tonight, but certainly a fair bit of talk yesterday. Zuma was pretty mind-blown watching Exceed's stream here, because this guy plays on absolutely deep-fried settings. I mean, look at this. He's got the contrast cranked up to maximum. He's got the colors I don't know. Some people like to do this. I'm not really sure. I mean, look at this stuff. And Colossus looks outrageous. I mean, it looks like I'm in hell or I'm tripping on psychedelics or something. So anyway, that's what Exceed's stream is looking like. Now, he was playing yesterday, and there was also a big match here between Doug sent to Martin's team. So yeah, he was on smoke yesterday. Yeah, a couple of clips of maybe he was shooting some windies, but he did play against 5 Fears. That was Dylan, Rex, and the boys. They go down 2-0. They then bring it all the way back to a game 5 here on the Scar. It's 5-4. Doug finds himself in a 1 versus 1. They were talking all kinds of trash on him as this series was going on. He then talks all kinds of trash back after he clutches the 1v1, wins the game 6-4. And calls it a day. So, you know, as he says, I called game, disrespect me, and I disrespect you. Moving on versus the Falcons. So, you know, Doug's here, he's here to stay. As I say, I'll share a couple of these clips in a second. In addition to this one, which I thought was pretty nice, to see Legends, of course, with the Stallions, playing in the cup as well. Lqgend and Courage, Havoc and Sweetie being the team of 4 over there. Now, Lqgend was in the Pro League on Surge. It wasn't going especially well. Everyone knows this guy has a lot of potential given what we've seen him do in Halo. But it was inevitable, especially with the Surge team, that it was going to take a fair bit of time. But it's nice to see Legends thriving to an extent here, it seems, in challenges. Obviously, it makes a lot of sense. Him dropping down to tier 2, starting to make moves. Of course, he's going to improve. The question is, can he improve swiftly enough? But the fact that he's got Havoc alongside him, he's on Zoom as Stallions, it's great to see him make some progress, because on the Huntsman, for example, we have seen Renegades, former teammate, obviously, on that OpTic Halo team the most recent season, make a lot of progress as well in terms of his recent improvement. So if Lqgend can improve at a similar rate, then, look, who knows, maybe there could still be a Pro League future in it for him after all. But let's talk about Simp, because he's pretty entertaining when he turns the stream on. Certainly that has been true over the last couple of days. Talking about Shotzzy, wanting to emulate his success, but also giving a few thoughts the way of Scrap. We know that they had that big series. Gentlemakes absolutely slammed them the other day. There have been questions on Scrap and HyDra's performance on this game so far, and Sib reckons that maybe it's just not the game for Scrappy.
Bullshit. Yeah. Like it'll die if you don't have passion for it. Like, passion is what keeps this shit going.
Absolutely, bro.
Hold on, Doug seems making a comeback.
Yeah, but Doug is shooting Z's. He's shooting Z's.
Oh my god.
He's swiping, no swiping.
It's because he just saw too many people on his screen, bro.
He's swiping, no swiper, man.
Someone said make a Marvel Rivals team. I'd rather.
Bomb defusal underway.
Let's go! Why are you shouting? Why are you?
You fucking shit stain! Suck my dick, you fucking shit stain! Fuck you! You fucking bitch!
Oh my god! Good shit, fucking go, dog. Good shit, bro. Good help right there.
Like, yo, I'm doing this. I'm picking this up. Yo, take this route. Like, make sure.
You think Scrap's movement? Iron player is an iron player for sure.
Yeah, but Ernie has bot movement, so like he has his ultimate iron or bot movement, so he doesn't need anything. He has no left stick, and he's perma jumping. Ernie don't even got a circle button on his controller. Motherfucker took that hoe out. He ain't even got a circle button on that bitch. Only give me a controller with an X button on that. No triangle, no circle. There's a reload button and an X button, and I'm good.
Bro, what the fuck am I hearing, bro? What the fuck am I hearing, bro?
The other day, it was a high-rise control. You drop-shotted me for the game. You drop-shotted me, slide, cancel, drop shot. Me and HyDra Animal were like, wow. Wow, Ernie.
Bro.
Wow. You're adding shit to your bag.
Stiff.
I respect it. I respect it.
I'm just an all-around player. I don't know what to tell you.
I respect it. But you don't even need it. That's the thing.
Bro, what do you mean I don't slide? What do you mean I don't?
You know you don't drop shot.
Bro, what do you mean I don't slide, bro?
Yo, last guy Ernie alive, he's gonna jump at you, and you're drop shotting just cause I know you're gonna jump for the fun of it.
You're brain dead.
Won a gunfight if you jumped at me anyways, but
you're so brain dead.
You decided to slide cancel a drop shot.
Dude.
How many slide cancel drop shots do you average a day? Be honest.
Slide cancel drop shot?
You ain't averaging over 2. I promise.
I got more than 2. I got more than 2 for sure. I got more than 2. Yo, Dante, fix your smoke alarm, bro.
Alright, let me close my door. I'll be back.
My God! Oh my God! Oh my God! You know what would be even better? A Shotzzy raid.
Oh my god.
Shotzzy, bro.
What the hell?
Bro,
what
you're
are you
always
doing right now?
comparing, bro.
Bro, it's not comparing, bro. It's not comparing, bro.
Over 1,000
Bro, I just want to be like him. I just want to be like him. I just want to be like Shotzzy. I just want to be like Shotzzy, bro. Control player of the decade, multiple MVPs, 3 rings, a ring in a different game. Bro, come on. Let's be real.
Oh my god, yo. What is going on?
Yo, RTM with the raid. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Wait, Wook, come on, man.
It's a good trash talk as always between these guys, but Sib makes the point and maybe, you know, he backs it up to a certain degree. Look, Scrap, yeah, sure, you can gun some people, but you like to hold a left trigger, right? You're an iron player rather than a movement player. And it's interesting that this is, to be honest, I think true for Scrap in general. You wouldn't consider him to be one of the more movement-heavy ARs, at least in terms of his playstyle. Like, when you watch his POV, what was interesting is when we did the Breaking Point Awards this most recent season for Black Ops 6 was finding clips of all the ARs, right? So the ARs that were in consideration, finding highlights so we could put together a little like the nominations are, all this. We did this little video for it. Finding highlights of Scrap is a big challenge. He doesn't have... And that's not actually an insult, like, I mean this in a positive sense. Scrap doesn't have too many, like, crazy 4Ps, mad takeover moments. He's just incredibly effective. Like, if you look for Scrap highlights, you won't find that many, but you will find him getting a 2-piece and then dying. And like, that's not a highlight you're going to put in a montage, but that is... absolutely incredibly effective on the map. So that's what Scrap's done very well over the last few seasons, because he actually plays with a lot of pace. He's not known for like crazy movement and everything like this, but he will set up, he will gun someone, but he knows very well and very precisely when to get moving. And I think that's what has led Scrap to a lot of success, because he's absolutely a damage dealer. There's no doubt about that. But he's not damage dealing in the sense that he's just flying around the map carefree, which I think is what's made him so effective over the last few seasons, is that he's just very effective at what he does, but he's not especially flashy, right? I think that's kind of what Sib is getting at. Dashy is a more flashy player than Scrap is, for sure. That, you know, you could argue they're equal in their effectiveness, or you may disagree with that assessment, and, you know, whatever your opinions are on the players. The reality is that this game is a more movement-heavy game, right? Black Ops 6 and previous seasons, you know, Scrap in Vanguard, okay, he was in challenges, but in Vanguard he was absolutely cooking. Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, also great games for Scrap, but fundamentally different games, right? Scrap's style worked very well in those titles. Not to say that it still can't work well in this title as well, in this type of game, but it is a slightly different type of game, right? And there's no doubt that players like Pred, for example, probably not going to be as good at this game as he was in Vanguard or Modern Warfare 2 or those titles, Modern Warfare 3 at times, but just because of the way that the games naturally play. We've not seen much difference in the way that the titles actually play in the last few years. Much of COD, since the CDL, has kind of just been the same game rinsed and repeated. Back in the day, we went from Infinite Warfare with jetpacks straight back to World War II, which was heavy, solid, strong, slow, and analytical, strategic, boots-on-the-ground gameplay. And it was very clear that players like Aches, players like JCap, they got substantially better from Infinite Warfare moving back to boots on the ground. There were some players the opposite was true. We've seen less of that in recent years because the games have been more similar, but the general phenomenon still applies to an extent. So just worthy of kind of keeping in mind what we expect out of these players. Sib says, you know, maybe Scrap, given he's an iron player, not a movement player. You know, is it possible on this game he might not be quite as effective? Possibly. Like, I still think Scrap's going to be pretty great. I think more so the question is about HyDra, because he certainly is a movement player in addition to a gunny player, and he's an SMG at the end of the day. He's not had the strongest start to this title. These are what the numbers look like so far. It's not terrible, but it's not exactly great, right? So very much intrigued to your thoughts on all of this stuff in the comment section below. Couple of other funny clips to close out the video with. Hit the like button if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. Take care. And I'll see you next time.
Dante, go in there right now. I want to listen. Go in there right now and like help.
Yeah, let's hear what you said.
And don't check him. Don't troll. He's gonna. Hopefully, he doesn't troll.
Who called? They're all in the back.
Yo, listening.
Just waiting for you.
No bullshit. Yeah, nah, he's definitely right about that. Ray's definitely right about that. I think you guys need to just up the tempo a little bit. You guys know what I'm saying? You guys get some small talk going, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Like, where's the energy at? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sitting here listening, bro, and there's like no energy. We just the dogs died. Yo, Dallas is the tier 1, thank you, brother.
Wasn't even
listening. You know what I'm saying? What the frick? What the frick? Like, bro, like,
Yo, get him out of there. You
you guys were stomping on him. You guys let off the gas.
Get him out of
What's going on here?
here. Get him out of here.
Tell me. I want to know.
Oh, I thought it was rhetorical.
Nah. I'm being serious. You guys just let off the gas a little bit. Like, we're up 2-0. It's just, you know, it's whatever. now it's fucking game 5 for all the fucking marbles.
Hey, I'm leaving him in there.
Oh, fuck, leave him in there.
Was that pretty good? Was that good?
That was great. That was great.
Was that pretty good? Was that good? Was that good?
great, Dante. That was great.
Hey.
That's fucking good. Come on now. I didn't say nothing about the game. Nothing about a teamwork. Nothing about no 3-2-1 chat, bro. I'm telling them, yo, let's fucking go, man. Yo, we made it the whole day.
Hey, there's no way. There's no way they lose now.
5th day out here.
It's your 5th day, huh?
Yeah. Where you been at? Where the fuck you been at?
I've been here. What do you mean where I've been at?
No.
Yeah, I've been here. Yeah, I have.
Fuck no. You have not been here.
Interesting.
Been here for a week, damn near a week.
Who hired you? Who hired you?
Who hired me?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm a self-proclaimed hired.
You hired yourself?
Yeah, bro. Sometimes you just gotta take matters into your own hands.
Yo, what's this guy saying, bro?
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Bro, so you're telling me that you hired yourself?
I mean, bro, like, from what I heard, bro, they've been saying, yo, I'm so happy there's a pro in the call, bro.
All right, listen.
Like, bro, this is the reason why they're so good, bro. I'm like, damn, bro, for real, like, that means a lot to me. I'll show up more often.
All right, listen. Welcome to the Stallions, Dante.
Welcome to the fuck, but you know what I'm saying?
Welcome,
you can't be like airing it out like that, though.
My bad, bro.